What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This one is going to be slightly different. It's not about the Supra, but it sort of is. It's about the channel, really. We finally got all the parts for the desktop build that I can finally edit these videos on, because I've been dealing with this for the past year, and 18 hours to roll out a 20-minute little vid, it's painful. And I've upgraded this thing too. So we've got, as for starters, we got a DF600 Flux mid tower case. It's pretty cheap, really. It's like 80 bucks. It does have some, what turned me to this one is it's got extra vents, and it also pulls air up through the bottom as well, so it promotes airflow. I like the design, really. Got a Ryzen 5950X CPU processor, the brand new AMD highest you can get. We got a ROG Strix motherboard. Now this one is an e-gaming which has Wi-Fi, because I pretty much need Wi-Fi. I don't have internet cable running all over the house. And I started to get into the theme of asus sort of stuff, so I got myself a ROG ryujin 2 360. Apparently this is pretty cool. It's only just come out, really. I've got a 1200 ROG Thor power supply also from asus. I splurged a little and got some memory. 64 gigs of G-Skill Trident Z Royal. You'll get to see that when I get to it, really. Now, bear in mind, I've never in my life built a computer before, and well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna wing it. We'll see how we go. I got some Antec. The case is Antec. Got some Antec Prizm 120mm argb fans. And well, the cooler itself, it comes with fans from I forget what their bloody name is. We'll get to that later, but I got these ones, and my stupid dogs are going off, ignore them. So we got these suckers. They are dual ring argb addressable RGB. Yeah, if I'm going to make a computer, let's make it look like unicorn vomit. And I got myself hard drives. So I got M.2s SSDs. This one is a 1TB. This will house my startup file, Windows and all that sort of stuff. Make it really quick to boot up. And this is a 2TB. This will be storing most of my stuff on it. Whatnot, games and yeah, all that other stuff. And I can also put a old big like 4TB hard drive in for saving editing and that sort of stuff. And then we fall onto this expensive kick in the ass graphics card. It's probably taken a year just to get one, but this is a GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. And also I stayed with the Strix, the theme of asus Strix. So we got ROG Strix Gaming. This one's a ROG Thor, ryujin. It's all ROG. But we're gonna get to putting this together, and we'll piece it together, I guess. Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it, but I've surely watched enough LTT store, Linus Tech Tips, to thank you YouTube for teaching me so many things. But this will be my first build, and hopefully I do it right, or I might just catch on fire. And yeah, can't wait to get rid of this thing. But that reminds me, I still have to get a copy of Windows 10 Pro to load onto this, the main runner program. Anyway, we'll get to first things first. I'm going to have a sneaky little bevo while I'm doing this, because I tend to do the best work while I'm under the influence of substances. So, oh geez, what do I do first? I'm thinking the motherboard and CPU, and I really need to charge up this stupid GoPro. It's dying. But anyway, well, tonight will be a special night of being a nerd and building a PC. Never in my life I thought I'd actually bypass to buy a PC. And I never knew it was this expensive. This is like taking me a year, and this is like 8 or 9 grand sitting here. Especially that, and that. Stupidly priced. Anyway, let's get to building it, guys, and I hope this turns out good, not bad. Because if it turns out bad, I'm stuck with this. If it turns out good, I'll get this, and this one can just do what it was bought for. Just browse the internet. But cool. Instead of this, 18 hours to do 20-minute videos, that'll load everything in like 5 minutes. Hopefully. And that's like pretty close to top tier of what you can get now. Like, yeah, I could have a 3090, but that's just stupid. The thing acts like a 3080, 3090 in a way. It's pretty close. That's top tier CPU. So, going to, oh my god, I'm nervous, but okay. Graphics, not graphics card. Graphics card will be last. We'll do CPU and motherboard. Okay. First of all, we'll grab the motherboard. It is an AMD Ryzen 5000 series. Setup ready. AMD, SLI, all the same stuff. Nice pretty little box. I believe there's a box underneath this. There we go. Instructions, possibly. Oh, we got some stickers. Get them out. Some ROG stickers. Nice and pretty. More instructions. A little Republic of Gamers card. Nothing. Nice little touch. I'll put this back in. We will. Once we get this back in. Yep. We'll use the box as a little placemat. Let's pull this sucker out. If I can get it out. There we go. And yeet that down there. But that's pretty cool. Cool beans. Alright, I'll grab the CPU, the AMD Ryzen 5000 series 5950X. It's got a shitload of cores and a shitload of threads. Not the highest you can get, really. Yeah. Now, a little trick with this one, there's a little bar on the side here. If you can see it. pull it over and up, and remember Intel is different, and that CPU has got some weight in it. Jeez, that's pretty heavy. Now there's a little tiny incy wincy golden triangle on that corner right there, and that's got to line up with another tiny little triangle that is not golden. So I'm just going to drop this sucker in with no force at all. I'm just going to let it sit in. Hopefully there is 0 bent pins on it. Doesn't look like it. So I am not going to force it whatsoever. Which I don't think that's in. Make sure all them pins are good. I tell you what, peoples, that was bloody close. I had 4 pins on that CPU that was slightly bent. What the hell? But I straightened them out. Tiny little needle. And it is in. It just fell in. And now you push this forward. Out and in. I'm never taking that CPU out ever again. It can stay there, because that bloody CPU is expensive. Quite pricey. That had me quite worried. Can't believe there was 4 pins that were bent. And that could be my fault. From, oh, I don't know how long ago I took it apart. But CPU's in, not touching it ever again. Next up, M.2s. Never mind that. We're going to put these M.2s in, and they go right here and here under these two. I will put the 1 terabyte closest to the CPU because it'll be the fastest. That'll have the boot drive on it, and this one will be the storage. Okie dokie. We will undo this cover. Now it goes. Is that a star or a? I think it's a star, yeah. Undo this sucker. It should stay there. And this one here. And this one, that'll stay there. Cooling fan, that fan cools down all the other crap. Pull the first plate off. And the second plate. I'll grab the 1 terabyte M.2 SSD. It's a 980 Pro PCIe 4.0 and NVMe. Lots of tricky little words. This one comes from Samsung, and like compared to hard drives, that's it. That is 1 terabyte. That's bloody nuts how things have gotten so small over the years. You will have a tiny, eeny, weeny little screw right here with a standoff, and the standoff is where it needs to be. You can get longer ones of these suckers, but this, put on about 45, slide it in, and you push it down, and you screw it back in. Coolio. And then on the back side of this sucker, you have some tape. You have a thermal, like a stick-on pad. That's your thermal pad. No go on this because these get hot, apparently. Alright, just line it up and screw it down. Right, that is that one done. Now I'll just put this box back together, so I want to keep sort of everything together. Don't mind the TV in the background, that's just to keep the dogs amused, because if it's dead quiet they'll listen to everything and bark at everything. And here is the 2 terabyte, same size, not much difference at all. You have to take this little nut out. It's already got the standoff there. This one's got the magnetized head on it. And again, about a 45. Slide it in. Push it down. And screw it in without fucking up. Yep, need a different screwdriver. And yet again, this one has another thermal pad on it. If you're ever wondering why I always have long nails, it's for shit like this. Plus I just forget to cut them. So, line that one up. That one. Screw them down. Which it'll have a little bit of pressure. Them thermal pads will mold themselves onto the M.2 SSDs. I'll grab this sucker and totally forget which way it goes on. I think it goes this way-ish. There we go, just like that. Screw these back in. This screwdriver doesn't have a good magnetism to it. That's why I'm using the little one, just to first put them in, then the yellow one to tighten them up. Yeet them, don't need them anymore. Now, we're going to move on to these slots here for the RAM. And I will show you the RAM now, I guess. Alright guys, this is G-Skill memory. G-Skill Trident Z Royal. Comes in quite nice little packaging with this little label. I'll take this off. And be prepared. This isn't asus or anything like that. This is just merely because it looked really cool. But take this away. That is shiny. They come in gold too, but I like the chrome. Look cool. With, you see it, crystals. This is 64 gigs. Gloriously too much. But it's awesome. And it's 3200 speed. Should have went 36, but it was a very early morning at work when I purchased these, and I thought I bought 3600, and well, I ended up buying 3200, which is fine. And let's stick these suckers in. And they all have plastic peels on them, so I think I might pull them off once they're in, one by one. So we'll grab it comes with a little cleaning towel too, because I bet you can put your fingerprints on them. I've already got my fingerprints on them here, on the plastic, on the plastic pulls. So we shall just move these over here. We'll grab our mother boards. And these are the slots that'll go in. Pull these suckers back. All 4 of them. If you got 16 gigs or just 2 sticks, you use the furthest over and use this one, and then skip one and go to the second one. That'll put you in dual, sort of a dual format mode or some crap. Dual band width. But since I got 4 of these suckers, we're going for all of them. Yeah, let's put these suckers in. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I don't have a little mini stand I can put this camera on, so you gotta do with what you gotta do. So I'll try my best to get used to see it, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll grab the first stick of RAM, and they only go in one way. You'll see that it has a, oh, where are we? It has a little notch here. This notch is slightly off center, so I've got this back to front. And we go this way, and then we slide it down in there. That's my dog playing around with all the spare plastic and shit, because he's just a weird little fucker. And let's try it. That should click. Ah, yay! One piece of RAM is in. Cool. Coolio. And now that RAM is in, I shall peel that plastic off, if I can bloody get to it. Alright, that's one peel. Boom. And then it should be a peel on the opposite side. If I can get to it. Got a little torch here, but it's a little dark at the moment. There is, there's the peel. Oh, my bad, I had that the wrong bloody way around. Yep, that one's in. That's a click. That's in. Yep. Damn. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool as. Really shine on them things. And now, these, that's 64 gigs of RAM. And all these crystals are all RGB, so they will all light up. That is cool as. Real cool. How shiny that shit is. Okay, next up I'm gonna get these. Do not stay on. These are for different sort of cool things. This is just to protect the socket and all that sort of stuff. Gotta take these off. Gotta grab the cooler. It's an AIO, so brand new from asus. It should have the bracketry in there. Let's put it on here. We'll get the bracketry on it, and then we'll pull the case out and put this sucker in the case, and then we can start working on the cooler and putting these fans on the cooler. Cool. This is the Ryujin 2 360. So got a 360mm radiator. This is water cooled, like your car. It's even got like a stamped in ROG symbol. Cool as. This is your pump, and it's also an LED screen, so you can put GIFs or whatever the hell you want on it. AIO is a all-in-one, so pump, radiator, it's got the hose, and it's already full of water or whatever liquid they bloody use. But in here we have Noctua fans, so should be 3 120 Noctua fans. They are really good fans, but they don't have any RGB, but still really good fans. Okay, I have found the AMD mounting screws that go into the motherboard after I take them plastic pieces out. This here is the AMD mounting bracket. This is a Intel back bracket, so we won't need that. This one here, that's Intel mounting bracket. We're going to pull this off, put this one on. It's just a simple turn it, take it off, well, screw it on, yada yada. Alright, the AMD mounting bracket is on now. It's literally just like push it and twist it, come off. That's it. And I've got it over here. Not to touch this. This is your thermal paste that's already pre-applied, so I'm not going to touch that. And I can't really exactly put this on because this was formed after a Intel bracket, so yeah, won't fit that. But anyway, I've got these are fan screws to go into the radiator. These are all for Intel. Well, Intel, and then you got these rubber screws that you use for everything. These are AMD, and also it comes with some extra stickers. Like there's stickers galore. But we'll grab this mother of a board and start unscrewing the doobie lacquers. After I get a better screwdriver, because this is pretty shit. Okay, better screwdriver, king chrome at least. Yeah, that's better. Like that. Try not to put your fingers on any of this. Go for it. Try not to. You can see it. And 4 socket. Yeah, they're it. Now these go into them 4 holes that way, not that way. And actually they're nice. Nice little standoffs. I don't really see why you'd want to really tighten them. Finger tight would probably be the best. So we'll just go finger tight with these things. Coolio, finger tight. All you really need. Okay, next up, got the motherboard there. It's got the standoffs on. These ones are the screw downs. Cool there. Just got it there for a minute. I'm going to put the motherboard in first, and then put the fans on that sucker. But this is tempered glass. So take it off, and we shall put it back in the box and store it. These are just grub screws, that's all they are. One there, one there. This should slide off. That's tempered glass, and we will just put this in the box. Clean all the foam and all that stuff so it can't get dirty. And here's the case. It's got magnetic dust filtration. Comes with 5 fans from the factory. They're RGB. That one's not. There's another fan there that sits on this grid. This is what makes it different. You can put 2 fans here to suck air through and push on your graphics card. And it's also got a magnetic dust filtration on the top. Very handy for the dusty town that I live in. And this is new. It's got ventilation on the bottom where your power supply would be. But what's cool about that is that it's actually got a magnetic up in here. That's a magnetic dust filtration as well. So, very cool. Very, very cool. And like, this is 80 bucks. Like, it was cheap. Cheap as. And this is like all around airflow. This back saw, well, the side comes off as well with these grub screw thingies. Alright. Yeah, there's your magnetic dust thingy. That's cool. Very good for the dusty areas that I live in. We'll put that aside so it doesn't get dented. Not really too worried about this sucker compared to the glass in there, so I'll just put it there. There we go. Should be right. Also, comes with 2 Velcro zip ties or whatever you want to call it. This is your RGB fan controller. It comes with one. Like, this is an 70, 80 buck bloody case. Is really good. This is your fan. As you can see, this fan's actually inverted, so it upside actually blows up and sucks air through the bottom of the case, through the PSU, well, your power supply area, and up into the graphics card. It's supposed to help thermals or something like that. And here is, if I can get it out, this is where your hard drive would go. It's got a hard drive slot, and it's got 2 2.5 SSD card slots. But as you can see, I've got 2 M.2s. Possibly I could run another SSD in this thing. And this tray here, you can take it out and just piss it off, really. I don't think I'll ever run a hard drive they're acceptable to vibration and damage and all that sort of stuff. But SSDs, why not? And this thing has plenty of SATAs, so you could have heaps of bloody SSDs. But I'm going to take what fans I've got here, take them out, and maybe take this tray out. I'll get back to you once this is all ready to go. That's the front of the case. Yeah, it's got the peel on it, but it's got, I noticed, this light will work better. That's a bit better. Notice it's got 9 standoffs. My board's got 8, but really it's got 9. And under here there's another one. So I'm going to have to take this sucker back off again. I'm just winging this. I've never built a computer in my bloody life, and I never thought I'd ever would. But I didn't know computers could get so geeky. So cool. Oh, there it is, look at it. Right there. So I'll put this in to the case, sort out what screws are what, the extra standoffs. They look like fan 3 bolts, they're fan bolts as well, or screwy things, whatever. That looks like power supply mounting brackets. These look like the mounts for the motherboard. So I'll lay this sucker down and put the motherboard in. Okay, motherboard is in. That wasn't too hard, just laid the case down. It's got 9 bolts. Had to take that cover off. There's a bolt right there. Put it on an angle to slide the IO shield part into it. Yeah, no, it's good. Actually, that didn't have a peel, did it? No, it didn't. Yeah. Either way. And it's got a lot of USBs and a lot of crap on there. I'll have to figure out later on, but hey, that's in. Now, I'll put this aside and I'll work on the fan, the cooler, thingy-ba-dingy, the radiator with the pump, and put these prizm fans onto that. I'm going to mount that that radiator. You can mount it in 2 places. You can mount it down here on the back, or the fans can be on the back and you can go at the front, or you can mount it up top with the fans on the bottom or the top. So I'm going to, what should I do? I'll put it up top. Put it up top, put the fans on the bottom, and make them pull air in. And I'll have this front pull air in, so positive pressure. I guess have them pull air in as well, and that'll be exhaust. It'll be one hell of an exhaust. So it'll have like 6, 7, 8 fans in, 1 fan out, or whatever that'll do. And yeah, cool as. So I'll put this over there. Put these fans onto that radiator. And voila, people, the fans are magically on the radiator, AIO as they call it, or whatever. Right, fans are on. This will be the back of the case. So all wires are facing this way to go through the back of that bloody case to go onto the side where no one likes to see. And these are in a pull configuration, so it'll pull air from the top and down in. It'll pull air this way and pull air this way and fart it out the back for that tiny little thing. Hopefully that works. Or I could change it and just have pull up and get that to pull up and in. So yeah, get it that way and yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in. I don't know if I should put the pump on the CPU first or put the fans in first, then the pump on. I think I might put the fans in and then steadily put the pump on. Alright guys, this is where I'm up to. Radiator is in, fans are in. I know I'm only doing this like bits and bats where, you know, put one thing in, come back to it. not showing you what I'm actually doing in the process, but that would make for an extremely long video. So I'll try and keep it short, but radiator's in, fans are in, which is looking pretty good. I got to put the pump in, and as you see, this is actually a screen, LED screen or something. That will go, it'll go like so. So I'll put that sucker on and mount it up. Voila! AIO is in with that big sucker of a pump and TV screen, whatever the hell it is. But this actually comes off. It's magnetic, so I just give it a little pull. Yeah, see, magnetic. It's magnetic. So you get your grub screws. That's on. Put it on. Put your grub screws on. Give it a little twist and wiggle, and then do them up until they bed down. What the hell do I want to do next? I didn't expect this case to be so much space. Like, you could, I guess you could put like a custom water cooling setup in here with like a pump reservoir, but extra space, yeah, that'd be cool. But, it's coming along, it's getting there. G-Skill RAM really looks awesome. I still gotta do all the peels yet. I don't want to touch it. That's a peel and peels everywhere. What do I do next? I think possibly the power supply. We shall see what I do next. Not sure yet. Winging this. Hey guys, there's a lot that's happened. Kind of got carried away with myself here. But I noticed that the Antec fans, these RGB fans that come with it on the front, well, they're a you got your RGB header, it's a 3 little penny thing, and then you got main power, which this one's a 3-pin. It's not PWM controlled, so I can't control the fan speed. These things will just be flat out all the time, noisy as hell. So good thing I bought 10 of them Antec ones. So I've replaced the front ones, which was a bit of a pain in the butt. Replace these front ones, and you can see got 3 there, and another 3 up there, so that's 6, there's 7, and I'll have another 2 right here going in. That'll be 9. I'll have 1 spare, so thank God I bought 10 of the damn things. So this is going to look weird. And for the back, oh god, you don't want to see the back, but it's just wiring mayhem at the moment. I don't know where or what the hell anything goes. I don't even have the power supply in it yet. That's more wires. But as for the front, yeah, it's gonna look pretty cool. I'm going to carry on with this, and I think next up, I'm going to put this back on it before I forget. A little, oh wait, wait. This goes in here. This is the dust shield for inside the fan hubby thingy, medina. Yeah, okay, goes like that. Which is, oh, that's nifty. Got a bugger to get it in place. No, that's cool. No worries. Next up, well, I need to route all these new fans. I've got all these new fans here into these controls, because where the hell did I put it? The factory control comes with this. Oh, it comes with this case, it's a good controller. It's got RGB, but it's got power to fans, but it's not PW, well, not really PWM, so you can't control the fan speed. So anything I plugged onto this would pretty much be flat out, like this thing would roar, pretty much. Well, that's what my idea of it anyway is. Good, yep, you know, simple, you know, fans just flat out for a cheap box, yep, no worries. But I bought extra fans, which actually came with 2 controllers, so I can plug this controller in, or both controllers to handle the whole lot. So I think this does 5 fans, so I'll have 9, so I'm going to have to plug the other controller up, daisy chain it, and yeah, let me work that one out. And once I've worked all that out, then we can put the power supply in and work out where the hell all that goes. So cool as. Yeah, I don't know really, but I think I'm doing fairly well at the moment. So yeah, cool. Okay, it's the next day, and I've changed a few things. I turned these suckers around, so they will be now exhaust. These will be intake, that'll be exhaust. This one's going to be exhaust. And I've got these 2 suckers here, they will be intake, because they will help pull through the power supply up and through, and also on the back case it'll pull through the back of the case up and through. So I've got that together and done, and the AIO is on. Just trying to work out all these fan headers and stuff that's down here. On the back side is a complete mess, but trying to cable manage what I can. This ROG hub, it's mainly for the water cooling AIO, and this hub is for the fans, but this actually runs fans as well and RGB. I got that in. I got this little probe here. I'm not really too fond of that, but it's just sitting there on the back of the chip. And just trying to figure out where everything is supposed to go. And now I've got to put the power supply in, plug what cables I've got to plug up to it, and then I suppose plug all that stuff in. Here's the power supply. This is a ROG 12 Thor 1200 watt. It's got an LED display here. It'll tell you what wattage you're pulling. I'm pretty sure this lights up too. And I'm just working out what cables I need. I've got a whole bunch of cables I need to sort it out. So, even though it's got a fan on it, this will, well, in effect it'll pull and blow, I guess. And well, maybe I have to change them around as well. I don't know yet. I'm just sorting it out. I might get a friend around to check over my handiwork and make sure everything's plugged in the right place before I turn the sucker on. So I've got the motherboard power cable in. Up here, the 8-pin plus a 4-pin for the CPU power. The power supply, unfortunately, I had to flip it, so I won't get to see the nice little readout here, because that's just how it's got to be. But got to flip that sucker, because these will be pulling up, and they'll be pulling air through the bottom here and at the side of the back of the case, and the power supply, it'll be sucking from underneath and blowing out the back, so it's its own little area. If I had it the other way, the power supply would be trying to suck while these are trying to blow, and I want these to blow up against the graphics card. I could change it around, but yeah, it wouldn't really make sense because this would be blowing in and out of the case for no reason. So that's the reason why I got it as I got it. I just got to put the graphics card in now, I think, and plug its power supply up to it, and then I'm going to get a mate around to check over all my handiwork before I press the switch and watch this turn into a fiery death of sparks. Alright, graphics card's in, it's powered up. It actually takes 3 8-pin connectors. It must be one hell of a hungry. It must need a lot of power. Jesus Christ. It's hungry, it's thirsty, and do a peel. Yep. Awesome. Still gotta sort out, cable manage some of all this crap. And this one I won't need, so I'll take it off the power supply. That's just a 2 8-pins. Don't need it. Okay. Everything is together now, I think. Got the power plug, got it plugged in. Your mate's a little busy, so I'm just going to wing it. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow up. So that's yeah, please don't catch fire. It's doing something. Wait, is that standby mode? Which that's cool, but I hit the switch. Hey, here we go. Oh shit. Look at that RGB unicorn vomit. Oh hell yeah. Every fan's running. Yeah. How cool is that? That's so fucking gay. Oh, I've got to change them. What's a rainbow vomit? Okay. I suppose I need a monitor now. Or I might just plug it up to the TV and... Actually, I haven't even downloaded the Windows software yet, so it's probably not doing anything. Okay, next up, Windows software onto a USB and load it onto this thing. Alrighty guys, what are you doing here? All I've got to do now is load up a operating system, which I've made a USB for an operating system. And it'd help if I plug the damn thing in. I got it hooked up through HDMI at the moment onto the TV, because I don't have a monitor for this thing just yet. But that'll be standby mode, and I'll fire him up. And Nero, get out of the video, you silly boy. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. And it has posted. Sweet. So that's always a good sign. And I've got the USB in it, so it's going straight into boot from Windows. So I'm going to get this operating system, load it up onto this PC, and yeah, happy days. I can't believe I've actually built myself a PC. Rightio, Windows 10 Pro is now installing onto this awesome little PC, and found out that the LED trigger button, I did actually wire it up properly, so if I push it, I can change colours on like the whole machine, which is pretty bloody awesome. And this goes on forever, like forever and ever. Then you got solids, Oh, the green looks pretty cool. And I haven't done any syncing of anything at the moment. That's why the graphics card and the RAM are not phasing with the same color. But if I just hold it down, it'll go back to its factory rainbow setting. Okay guys, so this will be the first time that I'm going to edit the video of building this. Right now, I've got the files there. Once I drag them into the video area, or whatever. The laptop used to take 4 hours to optimize the clips, and I couldn't touch it. Or it just, yeah, you couldn't scroll through it, couldn't do nothing. And don't mind little Pikachu down here, and he's been a little bit torn open because of this little turd and this little turd, lazy pups. But I'm just about to drag. I'm going to drag these in. Let's see how long it takes to do this. I've just uploaded this, so it's optimizing. Holy crap, that's wow. Can I actually scroll through all this? Look at that. Yeah, I can actually scroll through this. Right, so as it's optimizing, it's loading, as you can see. It's loading it all in. Holy crap, that is fast. It could be a little bit faster. I've got some more tuning to do, but yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. And as it optimizes, geez, that's an hour-long video. I'm gonna have to cut that back. But this is a lot better, a lot better than my poor little laptop. Anyway, guys, yeah, I guess you'll see this video. It might have to be a 2-part or 3-part video for this sucker. It took me a little bit to figure out how the hell to do this, but yeah, I'm only a noob. It's the first time doing this sort of stuff, but hey, I'm excited. This is this is a pretty big reward for me. Just look how cool that looks. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video, which will be actually wiring up the can expander for the EGTs. Like, subscribe if you wanna. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can always unsubscribe if you want to. But more to come. Thanks guys.